Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to explain to you exactly why I bought Terra Luna Classic. Now, there's a few reasons why, so I want you to stick around to the end of this video, because it's not only going to help you guys actually start to understand and realize the purpose behind purchasing any coin, but it's going to give you more of a step-by-step guide on how to actually evaluate projects, right? Now, I want to start by saying, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember, guys, something that you see in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own independent research. And with that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description, and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much, much more. Now, let's start off with the obvious, right? We saw Luna Classic, well, at the time, Terra Luna go from $119 to having 100% of its value wiped away. Now, there's two things that one could take from that. Number one, this is finished. This is never going to bounce back. And that's the be all and end of it. But some of us saw an opportunity in this and said to ourselves, even if price was to rally 1 to 3% from its lows, a lot of us are going to make a ton of money. And if you know anything about the cryptocurrency space, you will understand that that scenario happening is actually quite common, right? This happens time and time again with cryptocurrency projects, especially projects that have actually gone to zero, such as BitConnect, etc. Dragon Chain, right? There's always that last chance rally scenario. So from back testing and looking at other markets, we saw this as an opportunity for that to happen. So as soon as we saw that, we took advantage of that. Now, here's the thing that you do not do, in my humble opinion, which I would never do. I would never sell off all my portfolio to gamble and speculate on Terra Classic going all the way back up, etc. I think that's the wrong thing to do. And as you guys can see, Terra Classic is actually leading the way today and is up over 53% so far for the day. And I said in my past few videos, once prices hit rock bottom, the only place to go other than up beyond that point is up, right? So we're either going to see price remain stagnant, and then we're going to see price pop to the downside or upside. We saw price pop to the upside, and that's why you should subscribe to this channel, because you're seeing realistic analysis that actually works, right? So I would never put all of my life savings in any one project, let alone a project that has had 100% of its value wiped away. So I put a tiny bit of capital aside for this project, money that I do not mind losing and money that I can actually hold for the long term until this thing hits a level that I'm happy with. And number two, this isn't just any project. So it wasn't a meme project at the time that is falling, for example, had 100% of its value wiped off, etc. Because if that was the case, then I wouldn't have bought. It was actually a reputable project that has the potential to bounce back. Terra Classic, the community grew exponentially, which these are all the things we were tracking. The community growing in value. We saw this even with their Twitter page growing by over 60%, reaching over 1 million users. Duquan's Twitter page, social media pages growing by 60%, now having over 1 million users on Twitter. So seeing all of this, and then also seeing Terra Luna as literally one of the top 10 trending coins on CoinMarketCap, says to us there's something here, right? Now, the last thing that I wanted to touch on. So number one, we have the risk to reward opportunity with price potentially bouncing back. Then we have community, right? Any project with a community in the cryptocurrency space has potential because the community will always give it a value, right? Which is very, very important. And then number three, I am kind of betting on the team as well. Now, provided that these guys don't go to prison, the good news is we don't have to bet big on the team, because I do think this project has now taken on a mind of its own. But the developers are still working on the project. It does still have an ecosystem, right? So we haven't seen that be completely wiped away, which is, completely fine. However, one thing I would say is having a community of developers, having an actual team behind the project, says that this could actually bounce back and, of course, actually end up somewhere pretty it could end up somewhere where we didn't expect it to end up, and it will essentially make this project one that can bounce back and bounce back fast, right? Terra 2.0 is not a project I would bet on unless you're getting free coins for it, but Terra Classic is one where the community will issue will issue some kind of utility for the coin. But anyway, guys, that's it for now. Until the next update, seize the day.